Just started corn harvest here, as you guys can see, really late. Got to be paying attention to the crop moisture on these fields for season purposes, because it won't let you harvest the corn when it's not wet out there. So as long as it doesn't get too late in the day, we'll be just fine with these. And then I'm going to get the auger wagon and semi-positioned here so that it's more on the back side. Haven't quite decided exactly where I'm going to put it yet. I might get the end rows opened up on the field right across and just put it right on down by the creek a little bit, but I think we'll start it out in the field up here first. Really should have picked an area right in the corner of the field to swing this one around, but this will do for now. And then there it is. Alright, let's get the auger wagon rounded up. I'll get these two emptied out here and go ahead and show you guys what I got going on with the dairy farm, which has a lot of new things going on down there. So I'll be going over that. And if I remember correctly, which I gotta look here, I think we're predicting snow here soon. So 3 more days. I suppose I better get this out before we get snow on the corn. Well, I gotta go check if there's a driveway right in front of us here in that big grass patch. Because if it is, that'd be pretty nice access point to the back part of this field across the creek. But I can't remember right now. Because if this one was only able to make it around, well, let's say almost 3/4, yeah, you can see right there that the other combine across the creek barely made it anywhere, so I'll have to be catching these guys quite often here. I'm just trying to figure out the best spot to park the semi and trailer then. Because as of right now, this is my only auger wagon that I'm going to have running around with 2 combines, 2 separate fields too. Sacrifice a little bit of corn to get this thing turned around here, because that grass strip along the creek actually tightens up a lot as you go the other direction, so I know I won't be able to sneak down it. Wish the game was a little more realistic for that point, that it would make it soggy over there by the water, so you'd actually get stuck in it, but this is where we're at, so get over there and get that other combine loaded. Actually, I can always come back for that combine. I will get this out of the way here once, so we don't interfere with courseplay. And I'll be showing you guys my dairy farm. As you can see, it's not doing great. Hopefully I can hold out and sell a little bit of corn here just before, or just in the winter when it's at its peak. Ooh, I'd have to wait all the way until middle of summer. But I think if we can make it into, yeah, third day of winter, we'd at least get a little bit more. So as of right now, I did get the snowplow for the truck. And just got this pasture baled. So with that being said, we'll have to work on getting these brought in, because 3 days from now it should be snowing. So it was over there. I can't remember where I left off with you guys last on the dairy farm here. I think I was harvesting these fields down here. Since then, Bud is planted to wheat, 30 is planted to oats, and I just finished up putting in hydrous on field 29. Which looks like field 30 and 29 could also use some lime. Or am I wrong? Oh no, that's what it is. So I think since I've already planted 31, it has used some of the lime. Because it probably germinated? And it has. So where are we growing? Okay, germination failed, looks like here. We'll have to go check that out once. Maybe it's just a tight turnaround spot. But my biggest additions to the dairy farm, I did buy the cattle haul, or at least the cattle hauler right now. Bullpen, whatever you want to call them. Because I bought quite a few more cows, both for the pasture and the dairy. And as you can see, I need to put some food in there for them. And it's been a while since I scrolled through this and even checked them out, see where they're at. Not many of them are ready to be producing milk anytime too soon. But what I'm looking for is how many steers I got in there. Or bulls. And how many I got close to producing milk. So that one won't be long. The rest of them are still quite a ways out. Once I can get some milk out of them. Ooh, that one's quite a ways out. That one's close too. Now, once I get them to the point that they'll actually start producing milk, this farm should take off pretty good. As you can see, I got solid manure and even slurry. I need to maybe reconfigure this placeable, fix it, because for some reason the nav mesh is not working. It ain't that big of a deal to me. And then the manure here, I will be putting in I'll probably just put in a bunk straight out here, dig it in, so all I gotta do is shove it straight out. Sounds like a good idea to me, because also my next purchase was this Bobcat skid loader, and ultimately can't remember who made it, but it is one of the better purchases I did here on this cattle farm, because then I'll be using my bale loader trailer mover out in the field and bring them in here. I would not have to unhook the tractor from the trailer anymore, and I can just use the skid loader. And then also, skid loaders will be what is using to load the TMR mixer. And then once I get actually producing some milk, I will more than likely be going and getting an end loader. I'd like a wheel loader, be a little faster, be a little bigger to move some bales around and whatnot. But I'm coming out here right now to check the situation on my silage bunker, because I want to have this empty before it snows and possibly moved in to the shed, which we're good. I think it's our, yeah. So I'll have to get my live bottom over here sometime and probably use the tractor for this with a slightly bigger bucket, but I want to have all of this pulled into the shed and stacked in here before winter, just so I don't have to come out here with the snow and move the snow on it and everything. Have no problem mixing the feed, and then after that is used up, I will be pulling out of our silo over there. I got a lot of room left in that silo actually, and that is where my, I think, majority of my first cut of grass is going to be going, is all into either the bunker or the stave silo. No, I think I got the harvest store over there. But that's yet to come. As you guys can see, it's starting to get dark and pain in the butt to see a bunch. Just gotta check where I'm at again with everything. and depending on how we do over the winter and with the oats and wheat from that harvest, I plan on possibly buying an older four-wheel drive tractor. I just haven't decided if I'm going to grab the old ACO, good old Traction King, which, let's see how much horsepower that can get. 300, I don't think that's going to be quite enough. I think I'm going to go, no, I think I'm going to go with the Stagger. That's only 320 though. I'd like to have this to pull the anhydrous bar and plow in the, or I should say chisel plow in the fall, and then I'll leave my case to pull the planter, and then I did buy, yeah, it was in the shed. I did end up buying a nice little drill here, so that will be pulled by the John Deere that's on the TMR mixer. I think that was a 4450. I could be wrong. I got so many versions of these older. Yeah, 4450. I got so many versions or edits or whatever you want to say of them. I never remember which ones I actually got. But that's where we're at. Hopefully the next time I see you guys, I'll have all the bales stacked in, silage moved in, and the other farm, which I need to get back to, will have all the crops harvested and chiseled, the ground for next year. And I'll keep you guys posted. Till next time.